Okay, brothers, today we have a 1.5 million coin squad builder. Now, before we actually get into the video, please do leave a like if this video helped you in terms of choosing specific cards, for the defense, midfield, and attack. I have very effective cards that I've chosen, specifically in the midfield, you will see. And also do subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50 subs, so that would be pretty helpful. As you can hear, I'm a pretty small YouTuber, so yeah, help me out. It's free. So yeah, let's begin the actual video. Now, in terms of goalkeeper, we will be going with Thibaut Courtois, 6'7", has amazing playstyle, specifically the 1v1 close down plus. This is an incredible playstyle plus because when you're versing, let's say, those pacey Balondo cards like the cheese that just happened this weekend, as well as, like in the future when you verse really good attackers that could come out, with newer icons and so forth, that becomes more affordable. You will see that this goalkeeper is rising in terms of becoming the meta goalkeeper. In my opinion, this is the best goalkeeper in the game. Because of how tall he is, he's 6'7", and as well as how effective he is in terms of goal. I mean, he has the far throw, cross claimer, and 1v1 close down. So he rushes out pretty fast from the goal line in terms of from his actual pulls. So in my opinion, he's the most effective goalkeeper, and he's like 25,000 coins on the market. So yeah, definitely snatch this goalkeeper. Even if you have 3 million, 5 million coins, this is the best goalkeeper in my opinion. You can go try out all the the Schmeichels and the Yashins, I believe, the guy with the cap. This, in my opinion, is the best goalkeeper, period. He has a lot of cheese in this game, you'll see. He has, how can I say, he's almost like similar to the older goalkeepers like Butland, if you can remember from FIFA 17. He has like that kind of overpowered aspect to him. That's like kind of a throwback, Butland. But yeah, good goalkeeper. Moving on to the right back, we will go with Koundé. That 84 pace is complete lies if you slap a shadow or even an anchor. Very effective in terms of defense. Jockey plus, pretty good right back. Not much to say. He's also quite affordable. The reason why I also picked him is to get that full chem possible, and also in terms of interceptions, defense, he's a very effective right back. Moving on to the center backs, we have in my opinion, the best center back in the game. Of course, I've played like 73 games with him. I bought him when he was like 200,000 coins. It's gonna be Virgil van Dijk. Now Virgil, whatever you're gonna call him. VVD, the big man, literally stopping every single card in the game. I mean, he helped me so much this weekend with regards to those Balondo cards. So yeah, in my opinion, especially with that sprint speed split, like that acceleration and sprint speed, it's complete cheese. This card is incredible. So yeah, jockey, block, anticipate, bruiser, aerial plus, long ball pass. That actually does help in instances when you're trying to pass to your wingers or your forwards. That is very good. So yeah, I would say that, especially with the long pass being 86. I mean, he does this even in real life. I think there was a game against Aston Villa where he passed to, I think it was it Salah? And then he got almost, he got actually taken down by a defender from Aston Villa. And then I think Darwin Núñez scored that goal. But if it wasn't for his pass and how good he is at passing, I don't think they would have scored that goal. So yeah, obviously that's in terms of real life football. But in terms of the game, it translates in the game. He's pretty effective. So yeah, go for a center back like Van Dijk. I mean, even if you had 5 million coins, this is the best card, in my opinion, as a center back. Now moving to Rudiger. This is effectively the same defense as I had in my 1 million coin squad builder. So if you have 1 million coins, go check that video out. I'll leave it in the description as well. This card is very effective because of the bruiser. It's that crazy strength he has. He pushes people off the ball like it's a joke. And when I always verse him, he's like a brick wall, in my opinion. He's one of the best center backs in the game, in my opinion. Especially for being so cheap as well. So I'll definitely snatch this up, even if you have 1 million coins, or 3 million coins, 5 million coins. He's very effective. You will see that the defense line I chose is pretty cheap. But the reason why this is because you're looking for effective cards, right? You're looking for meta cards. In my opinion, I don't think there's better cards than Rudiger and Van Dijk in terms of defense. You can obviously go your Saliba, and there's a lot of other options, essentially. But Rudiger is very effective, in my opinion. Moving on to the left back, we will go with Mendy. Now, obviously, you'll be getting the 84 rated card. If you haven't done the Evos, this card is insane. As you can see by the goals and assists, obviously that's due to Rush. But this guy has actually done a couple of things for me in terms of even in champs. Like, when he runs down the wing, it's like they can't stop him because of how he's like a fast moving bus, if that makes sense. He doesn't turn the best, obviously. But the beauty about him is that he has their 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Obviously, there's better left backs like, I think it's, what's his name? He's expensive. He's from AC Milan, I believe. Hernandez. I believe. He's the best left back in the game, of course. But if you're looking at one of the best left backs in the game, and that's actually affordable, Ferland Mendy is your man. So yeah, go with this as in terms of the left back position. It also gives, you know, Rudiger good chem. So you're probably seeing the squad builder at this point, of course. Now in terms of the midfield, this is where it gets the most, I would say, juicy. From a 1.5 million coin squad builder, this is incredible. Effectively, we're going with Hansen. Okay, as a right mid, this card is essentially 500,000 coins on the market right now. She's one of the most OP cards in the game, of course. It's their 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Hansen is insane in this game. Finesse shot, technical flair, you know, first touch, trickster, got the quick step, got the Trivela. Now, this card on the wing, as well as a striker, because you can also play this card as a striker because she's not small and she's nearly 6'0", and especially with that strength, that stamina, you can use this card as a striker. If you know how to spam those reverse elasticos, those stop and scoop turns, you're gonna score goals for days. So yeah, pretty good passing on the card as well. So I would use this card as a striker in a false 9. Done. That's how I would play this. Even if the from a team management perspective, if it shows like an exclamation mark or that the card can not be used in that position, it can still be used. It's always been that way. EA gives warnings, but try it out. The cards are still effective in those positions when it comes to you know, changing them. Even if they're not supposed to be in that position, they can still play there. So in a striker position, I would play this card as a striker when changing into a specific formation. So moving into the midfield, we have the two Spanish. How can I say? They complement each other so well. We're going to go with Alexa Putellas and Bonmati. Now, Putellas is the best midfielder in the game, hands down. With their 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. I'll play this card as a box-to-box midfielder. And it'll be like your Zidane, your card that can pass, can defend at times, but is going forward to score goals for you. You know, provide those assists, provide those amazing passes, especially. Incisive pass, ping pass, tiki-taka, first touch, flair. It goes on for days. This is the best sentiment in the game, especially with the price. So, in my opinion, get this card. Even make it your FUT Champs card. Make this card untradeable. Essentially, you're going to be using this card for a while. So, use Putellas alongside Bonmati because Bonmati complements her so well. Now, she has 88 interceptions for a reason. You play this card as a holding sentiment in a 4-4-2 or whatever particular formation that requires 2 midfielders. And you will have a very effective midfielder when it comes to passing. I mean, she has essentially an incisive pass, ping pass, tiki-taka, you know, the finesse shots, technical plus. This card literally swerves through defenders. So you have a very effective midfield, in my opinion. Now, I'm running Petri at this moment because she's quite cheap. If you're looking for a cheaper midfielder, you can also go with Petri. She'll also do the job. But in my opinion, Bonmati just has the edge in terms of a better midfielder. So yeah, play this card as a central mid in a holding role, you know, trying to defend in that sense. You can slap a shadow to increase that defending better, and then make Putellas your box to box, if that makes sense. And moving on to the left mid, we have Son. I did a video a while back. He is essentially the best attacker in my opinion. That's under like 300,000 coins. Now, in a 1.5 million coin squad builder, you can use this card in terms of as a left mid. So you would run this card in an inside forward because he has that finesse shot, and just spam it. Just spam finesse shots, and you'll be winning games. That's it. From that side, you'll have good midfield in terms of providing those passes. I'll get back to Darwin Núñez, and you will have good midfield in terms of passing to Son, and essentially just doing those finesse shots. That's it. That's what I would do. Now, like I said earlier, when you have Hansen as a false 9, you're gonna basically be passing to the attacker that I'm about to go through now, which is Darwin Núñez. They released an SBC about this card. This card is really good in this game. 6'2", 4-star, 4-star. Very meta card in my opinion because he has that quick step as well. I mean, he has rapid, he has a power shot, he has bruiser, which is interesting. It's just to also showcase that strength, you know what I mean? Like almost like what Rudiger has in this instance. Acrobatic. I mean, you have a very strong team. I mean, even physically. As well as pace, finishing. This is what I would build for 1.5 million coins, definitely. And yeah, very effective SBC card to do. I mean, it's essentially only 200,000 coins. I mean, who doesn't have 200,000 coins in this time of FIFA? In my opinion, you can also put it off to even 150,000 coins to become even cheaper. As you can see, for 1.5 million coins, it's just essentially more expensive, like 1.6, I believe. But with the fodder that you should have, I mean, you should cut down this SBC by like 50k at least. If you don't, I mean, you can easily get 100k. You can just wait a few days, I mean, on Thursday for basically rewards for rivals. So yeah, definitely get Nunez. He has the quick step, which is one of the best playstyles in the game. Has effective finishing, and he doesn't feel like a busting game, in my opinion. 4-star, great card, effective in terms of a striker, and that's definitely what I would partner with Hansen. Then Chiesa, in my opinion, is the most expensive, low-rated card in the game for a reason, because he's so cheesy in this game. As you can see, he scored me 5 goals in nearly 8 games. So, and he's only being used as a left mid. Great card. Great acceleration, great sprint speed. It's that finishing for me. And as well as he has a finesse shot, not the playstyle plus, obviously, but definitely decent. Quick step and Travela, as well as a rapid and a flare. He is extremely, extremely effective in this game. That's why he's still expensive, even though he's an 84 rated card. People are still running this card. Even pro players are using this card still. I mean, if you're using this card in a 1.5 million coin squad build, it showcases how effective he is. I mean, I seen, what was it? There was a pro player that I seen that had, I mean, he had Mbappe and everything, and he had Chiesa. And I was like, why? Because of how effective he is. 5'9", he's quick. He gets onto the wing and he's effective. Put this card, how I would run this particular team is put Son on the left mid. Spam those finesse shots. Put Hansen as a striker alongside Darwin Nunez. Obviously, you're going to switch this in game in terms of in the actual formation when you select with the D-pad. Make Hansen your false 9. She has good passing. Make this as your advanced forward in terms of Nunez. Put Chiesa on the right because of the Travelas, and you can spam them. Put right mid as Chiesa as an inside forward and put Son as an inside forward with those finesse shots. Then put Putellas as your box-to-box midfielder. Bonmati as your defensive midfielder and holding. Put Mendy as your attacking fullback. And then put Kunde as a stay behind kind of fullback essentially. And then put both of these in defend. Don't use that ball stop nonsense. That playstyle is complete garbage. Or that role, the ball stopping thing, whatever he has. I think he has a ball stopping, ball playing defender, whatever. That is complete garbage. Do not use that because he's essentially going to act like as if he's a forward in some instances. And he goes on the most random runs. Do not do that. And then, so just keep him on defend. And then for Courtois, best goalkeeper in the game in my opinion. And then you have a 1.5 million coin squad ball that's effective in defense, midfield, and attack. That's how I would play this. I would love this coins to do this essentially. Yeah, this is exactly the type of defense, midfield, and attack I would use. Yeah, that's about it. So if the squad builder helped you in terms of choosing potential cards, obviously you can put in your SBC cards for certain positions, you know. But in my opinion, this is effective. This is effective. It's meta cards. I mean, these are some of the best cards in the game. Even for 1.5 million coins, you're still using Son because he's good in finesse shots. Plus, EA has not patched that yet, so it's still going to be good. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the video. Do leave a like if this squad builder helps you. Please do subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50 subs, like I said. I'll see you guys in the next squad builder. Cheers.